Back at it again. BP Crew, episodic watch-alongs here. Doing the highly anticipated, highly recommended live-action Last Airbender from Netflix. A Netflix joint. Burning our way through these since they're so short.
Yeah, not bad.
Number 3, Omashu.
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 I prefer the way Jake said it. Better.
Omashu.
As white as possible.
Omashu. I'm Jake.
Me some beef tacos. I'm Robert.
I'm Scott.
I'm Dan.
I'm Jake.
And today, we will be doing Avatar: The Last Airbender. Episode 3, Omashu. So let's just hop right in.
Alright.
So to sync this audio track up to your copy of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Episode 3, Omashu, simply pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Avatar. At about the 4 or 5 second mark, when the Netflix logo fades completely to black, restart this audio track and you will be all sunk up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Episode 3. At the 5 second mark, when the Netflix logo fades completely to black, restart this audio track, be good to go. So go ahead and pause in 3, a 2, a 1, a pause. And we're back! A Netflix series!
Fuck.
No time for sleeping. I do like that they just straight took the music from the cartoon. All right, let's see what we got here.
Toph?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Well, she's blind, for one thing. And she's rich, and her family's all alive, for another. She lives in Ba Sing Se. Well, did you see his White Lotus tattoo?
Which one?
This guy right here.
Nice.
Whoa.
Boo choo boo choo choo.
Accurate representation.
That's what the song sounds like.
I said, oddly, it's an accurate representation.
This angle's so Dutch, it's like upside down.
They're all dead.
Yeah, probably. What, is he just going to be sitting at the throne alone? Evil dies tonight.
You see the bottom two. Those ones. Come on.
They probably should have waited till they had more people. Storming the castle with like 6 people.
That's barbecue sauce bold.
Uh-oh.
Seriously, you did really well.
She was the evil princess the whole time.
She was a girl the whole time.
Oh, shit.
Who could have seen that coming?
But you had sex with me.
I have sex with everyone. It's no big deal.
I don't remember that happening. I don't remember her smiling about it.
She got shape for this. Goddamn. I'm just looking at some of the other photos of her.
She looks like a Taiwanese Buddha.
So why does the Fire Lord Ozu? Why does he pit all his kids against each other?
I don't know, because he's evil.
Or is it just for fun?
I think it's all the inbreeding.
Oh.
Makes him crazy.
Kind of sad that all they know of water bending is from that little tiny scroll.
What is that?
Somebody not closing the door.
Watch how bald I am.
Where from?
Pizza Hut.
I feel nothing.
Nothing! Damn it, Dan.
I'm starving, Squid.
Is that like the nickname, or
It's
is that
a
like an
nick-
insult?
It's supposed to be a nickname.
Yeah, Sydney, Squidney, Sid Squid.
That doesn't sound right.
But I looked it up. I'm like, it says that it's a derogatory term. Like, just
Where?
I don't know.
Other people, yeah, I heard that as well. But I think
That's right, because it sounds like she's saying it like an insult, but I've never heard that before.
I don't think she's saying it to be nice. Momo.
no, I mean like I wanted to have sex with her as well.
What?
I don't see shit.
The tone he used doesn't seem right.
This guy, yeah. It's Monkey Man.
He's jealous of his chops. Although he does look a little bit.
It's weird.
Why weird?
Like, it seems like almost every Earth city would,
Yeah, be some sort of giant, amazing thing.
yeah, made of rock.
Yeah.
It's
It looks an awful lot like some sort of elf town or something.
Yeah, a little bit.
My cabbages.
Hmm?
Is that Jet?
Hmm.
Oh. Don't they just leave it open? And then just stop people as they go through, right?
yeah. It seems like it would.
I like the roller coasters. That's cool.
Powered by earth bending. What are you doing? I just decided to take up the drums all of a sudden. My cabbages.
And that's the one voice actor they got back. That guy was quick to yell help.
My penis blew up. Is that Abed?
Yep. It looks like Ovid.
Racist.
Abed's side. What does that mean? Oh, okay.
It's a house.
He's not a good actor, is he?
No.
He plays Abed pretty well, but...
Well, because Ovid is on the fucking spectrum. I mean...
He actually looks the part.
He
Yeah.
looks really good.
Yeah.
Can you bring up a cartoon picture of him? I have no clue what the guy's supposed to look like.
Okay. Isn't he voiced by... Odo? Wait, what's his name? Odo from Deep Space Nine?
Odo.
No,
Odo.
I'm not sure.
I think he is.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
the Mechanist. I didn't remember the slit eyebrows, but whatever.
Yeah, they're like blown off or whatever.
Yeah.
Just burnt spots where he can't grow hair.
He makes bombs and things.
It's one slit for every murder he's committed.
Is that how that works? I thought it was for how many times you were taken by another man in prison.
Well, that's how you got yours.
That's where I got my teardrops from. They, you know, anybody who has one will tell you it's from murdering somebody, but really it's from being raped.
I thought it was giving it to somebody.
No. It's basically to symbolize the tears you shed when you're taken by another man.
He played Huey Duck in DuckTales. 59 episodes.
Abed did? Okay. Here's Ty Lee.
Yeah.
And the goth one. I forget.
Not nearly.
Kylie and I.
They should have cast them better.
Yeah.
These three especially, they seem to be like the weakest so far.
There's a really funny edit. It's of Mai specifically, and how in the cartoon she has like a really narrow, pointy face.
Okay.
And then they show her with her actually very broad face. So they they edit the cartoon to look more like her, and it's just so ridiculous looking.
Yeah, these three seem like the worst cast ones so far.
Yeah, the least like the actual characters.
Yeah.
That's a chess reference.
Hmm.
Or checkers, I don't know.
Yeah, they crippled me and killed my mother.
Funny enough, Mai looks like her own Funko Pop.
Aww. Aww.
I missed it.
That was a good one, too.
Well, here's what the character should look like.
Uh-huh.
And then here's what the actress looks like.
Aww. Isn't it altitude control?
I think attitude is like
The density of the balloon?
no, it's like if your angle, doing like a 360 would be attitude.
So if you have a bad attitude, that's like a bad angle.
Or you just can't turn.
It's a cool ship you got there full of guys, bro.
Spent a lot of time with only men, huh? Oh, okay.
That's why that captain has such a soft voice. Gotta make do.
Gotta make it with dudes. That's what I always say.
He's not even like stealthy about it.
That's what I was going to say. He's also wearing bright red.
Yeah, why wouldn't he wear green? Or some sort of earth color like
Yeah, like
brown?
Spycraft style.
And why wear a hood?
Well, the hood's cool.
But don't you think that just draws more attention to the fact that you're wearing all red?
Syndicate? Is that one game where you like control the people from above and use mind control powers? It's some reason, when I think of spies, I think of that game, even though it's probably not.
I think it's Spy vs. Spy. The Nintendo game or Super Nintendo game? I can't remember.
I never played it.
It was not great.
I knew it! Name's Jet. He's got stupid swords. But he's also not a bender.
Those aren't swords.
Pretty sure they're swords.
They're for breaking swords.
Pretty sure they're swords.
It's a sword breaker.
I've seen Three Musketeers. A sword breaker is more like a trident.
You mean like a sai?
Kind of.
Raphael's weapon? Also a sword breaker?
The sai, you mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's a sword breaker. It's, but that's what that hook's for.
Hooking swords.
Friends, then.
Ah, he cut me.
Luckily, there's a pond nearby.
In the series, she carries water with her. Like she has like a thermos on her hip.
Yeah, canteen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Smellerby's about to show up.
The Duke.
No, she got the shit out of me.
Pipsqueak. Apparently, Smellerbee might biologically be a boy, too. I'm not sure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is really going to mess up my fanfic.
I'm glad you did, because otherwise, you'd be dead right now. Oh, that's right.
All right, that may have been the worst acting right there that I've seen thus far.
From Katara, specifically?
Pick one. Oh,
The whole little scene right there. We're the good guys.
Oh, he's going to pop in his little straw. Nice. Turns out he was a bender the whole time.
Her outfit now looks a lot better than it did last episode.
It was that weird overcoat they were wearing. Was the one we were
poncho?
talking about. Yeah. Well, it was like a coat, but I think you're right. After the second episode, they got more intricate.
Yeah. Or maybe that thing was just something they wear over those.
Yeah. That's why I was called it an overcoat.
Oh, I thought that was just a clever term.
It is.
Huh?
It is.
Ignore it.
Oh, it'd be great if they made guns. Right? Because they're not too far off. They're going for nitrate. That's like one of the 3 ingredients, saltpeter and whatever the third thing is. I forget. Love. However you make gunpowder.
you say love?
Yeah. A little love helps.
I think it's sulfur, saltpeter.
Nitrate?
Could be. I don't know.
I think that's it because they use it bat fertilizer, bat droppings.
Heavy in nitrates, right?
Yep, that's basically what it is. It's saltpeter and love. We're the Lost Boys and a couple of girls.
Mostly boys.
This group's a lot bigger in this because in the series it's like 6 people, right? So we Discord, bitch. Not now.
Oh. Is that where you got that from?
I've been saying that a lot longer than this has been around.
I don't think so.
This just came out last Tuesday. Last Thursday?
Smeller bee.
Smeller bee. Because she doesn't take showers. And she might be a boy.
Her name's Bee. She's Smelly Bee. No.
What's it from Half Baked?
Yes. Cuban bee.
I'm Cuban bee.
Or Jamaican bee.
Not Cuban.
Who's your father?
Brave father.
You mean he threw you in a well? How are you supposed to get out?
It took me this long to get out.
Yeah, right. I'm from the cold. This is hot for me.
Oh, I know. Like, what the fuck? She'd be the one who's all sweaty and shit. Like,
Oh, that'd be great if she was just constantly pouring sweat.
You think it's a joke, but have you ever... Well, you've been to Hawaii. Do you ever stop sweating?
Not in Hawaii. I also work outside in the sun in the summer in Arizona.
Yeah, but it's a dry heat.
in Mexico.
Well, that's where I was working before we moved to New Mexico.
Well, they contract you a lot to Arizona.
Well, it's the Southwest to be technical. So, Nevada, sometimes Utah.
He's a sex worker.
Not California. That's personal choice.
It's the traffic, right?
It's the people. It's just the people. I know like 1 out of 9 Americans actively live in California. But yeah, like 1 out of 9 Americans are literally, there's 370 million people in America. There's like 41 million people in California. I think 44 million.
Okay.
Actually, 42 million, something like that.
Irregardless.
Low 40s.
Irregardless.
So it's like 1 out of 9 Americans are Californian. I just don't like to travel there. Everything's too expensive. You don't make money when you got to pay all that money for room and board and stuff.
Okay.
That's why you can't work in Hawaii. Too expansive. That's why you got to go someplace like New Mexico, because your profits through the fucking roof.
Okay, question.
Sure.
What would be your highest rated movie that you can think of?
Hook. Maybe Jurassic Park. I mean, I could go through the list real quick, but
Galaxy Quest?
no.
You don't think?
No way. Fuck. Compared to Hook, there's no way.
Dan and I were talking.
I mean, I'm not saying
we're gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, it's on the list, but
I was telling Dan it's probably one of my top 3 science fiction movies of all time.
we put a lot of rejoinders on that. Yours, science fiction. Top 3 science fiction movies. Obviously, Jurassic Park counts. Right? They make dinosaurs using science. I think we're going to count that. Some Star Wars movie, probably Episode 9. That'd be number 2.
You're so...
And, I mean, you know, I was pretty young when they came out. It really informed a lot of my, especially that Ray man.
Rain Man?
No, that Ray, comma, man.
Okay. I thought you were saying that Rain Man. I was like, oh, yeah.
British big teeth. Love it.
Yeah, sporty build. Always sweating. I like it.
Can't swim to save her life.
I'm good with that.
No, yeah, same. Put her on a little tiny island.
Yeah,
Don't let her
right?
leave.
You can't leave my island. It's a White Lotus. Ominous music.
She's having to dip her quill quite often.
Oh.
I was watching like a guy who grew up in China watch some old classic Chinese movies,
Okay.
and he was just laughing about how old their old alphabet and the way they used to write words. He's like, "This is why we had to get ditch that shit because it takes 5 hours to write a note." You know, it's like by the time you've written a note that you're going to get milk, you could have gone. The mail could come back. Blam.
It's I'm really coming around to this Sokka. He's really like he's always trying to make Sokka faces and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really trying. I think he's trying the most out of anybody.
I kind of agree. Like, even how he's like, if you see his face at rest, he's always like...
Yeah, he makes Sokka faces. That's what I was saying. He's always making Sokka faces in the background.
With that chin out like this.
Yeah, exactly. He's really working that profile.
He's got it. He's got that profile.
I'm Sokka, and I'm here to rock ya. That's his little catchphrase.
It's a work in progress. Not one of your goddamn cabbages. Smellerby.
Ooh, creeper.
Yeah, he's just like that. They really get a love triangle going.
Stab, stab, stab.
That fruity little kid, what the fuck? We're gonna kill the king.
He had a lot of sass, that boy. That's for sure.
Yeah, that he was almost sashaying. He had so much sass, that boy.
Your boy was walking around like an old man. He's like, It's so weird.
I don't know where he gets this shit from. I swear to God, you should see him. He'll hobble about. It's so funny. Because he'll like put his hand on his back and walk.
Yeah, like he was literally moving like an old person.
Yeah.
Who?
The
Big
boy.
Jake.
Oh.
He's got to be, I don't know where he gets it from. It's got to be Peepaw.
Or like he just watches like, you know, the older people in his life and he's like, I'm old.
Oh, I have bills, or what is it? I pay taxes and I'm behind on my chores. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like a wolf meme, and it's like a wolf walking around on his back legs, and he's pretending to be a human, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I pay taxes and behind on my housework. And it's just like a wolf on his back legs trying to walk around. It's pretty funny.
Nice.
Yeah, especially since, you know, you're like the prince or whatever.
Yeah. That would be like prime kidnapping.
Oh, I wonder if he gets the... Well, he's in the Earth Kingdom if he dates the woman with giant titties. That was in the cartoon. There was this woman who's like... I don't know. Fuck. She was huge.
Like, boobs were huge? Your whole
Yeah.
thing is huge.
No, like, bigger than Kat Dennings, like,
Alright.
in a children's cartoon. He just meets her, like, at a tea shop, and she's just busty as hell.
Out of the way, bitch! Oh, he's going for a stick. I was like, what is he doing? He's just like attacking a storefront?
Alright, that was pretty good, though.
I don't know, I'd probably be an earthbender. I'm pretty stoic. Unyielding. Like the earth itself.
Huh.
I'm definitely not light enough on my feet to be an airbender.
Yeah. I never really thought about it, but waterbending is kind of feminine, isn't it? Because it's like dictated by the moon.
Well, I mean, only literally.
Only actually.
They probably have the coolest one, though. The people bending or whatever, the blood bending.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool one.
It's supposed to be something like a forbidden technique, though.
Yeah, for pussies. I bet it's goddamn useful if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to control people like puppets?
Yes. So much so that you can make them open locks with keys. You know? And we jied. So there's supposed to be a guy on the back of this riding it kind of like a scooter because he's like earthbending to make him move. And that's how they get stuff around. Like an earthbender pushes the cart.
I don't remember that. My cabbages!
There's really a lot of setup for that joke, huh?
He really likes his cabbages.
Is that fruity boy? You just gotta feel it pass through you. I don't like how little water she uses to do this. Like all of her stuff.
Yeah, might as well throw just a big wall of water.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when she was practicing. Like, it should be, 10 times her size. Like a big...
Again, that's relying on a woman understanding intercept path. Don't buy it.
Why didn't they just shoot him?
They were trying to set off the bomb and
To take care of everything.
To kill the king, too, though?
I think they think Boomy's. They haven't revealed Boomy, so they think he's incompetent.
Senile old man.
The king of Ba Sing Se, was that Boomy or was that the one with the bear? The one that didn't even know there was a war?
No, that's the walled city.
Oh.
That's Ba Sing Se. Dog pile!
He's quick. I think that's the Prince of the Fire Nation.
Yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault, jackass.
Quick, he's a firebender.
Oh yeah, they don't realize.
Alright, so this episode had the worst acting so far.
You're saying the resistance or whatever?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was some bad acting.
I knew that was Jet. Right off the bat, I knew that was Jet. I can
Okay.
tell by his stupid hair.
Well, that was also his bird. In the cartoon, he always
Oh,
had
yeah, I
that.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
He rides a bird.
Well, you're a bit of a zoomer, so you would know this better than most.
Yeah, I was basically raised on the show.
What's up with your phone, Jake?
This keeps charging and then...
Oh, okay.
It's probably fully charged. So it'll like go down to 99%.
It's at 53 right now.
Fully charged. Oh, maybe there's something wrong? I don't know.
So mine did that.
Alright, so what was your favorite one?
Bad acting.
What's your favorite part?
Or the casting of Azula.
Yeah, I didn't like any of those girls either.
Oh yeah, the Ty Lee and
Ty Lee might be coming around a little bit.
Mai and Zula. See, I was okay with the Zula more than the other two, but I really liked Ty Lee in the cartoon. Even though she literally,
There's something wrong with that one.
she literally was basically Aang, but with a chick's body and hair.
Yeah.
Like if you compare their like the animated cartoon faces, they have like she maybe had an upturned nose, but otherwise they had the exact same face.
And we're talking about the gymnast one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was my favorite too.
There was a funny thing when they introduced her. The animators made the hug between her and Azula too graphic because they like symmetrically docked their tits, and there was like mush mush, and so they're like, there was an emergency delay that got leaked. They're like, the last episode of Avatar, some insider was on the board, and they're like,
Yeah.
the last episode of Avatar was too sexy. They had to send it back to Korea to get animated. it apparently had a scene with hugging, and they cut to the scene of them hugging, and they're all of a sudden both completely flat chested when they go to hug, and then
they had like a head difference in size.
Yeah, it was really funny. I like the idea of the animator just like, oh yeah, let's make this raunchy.
All right, how about you?
Bukachu. Huh?
Oh, the lack of animated tit hug, I guess, was my favorite part. I don't really have a
God,
favorite
if I had to
part.
pick one favorite part,
Yeah, I didn't have one this episode.
I'm sure I could come up with something. Give me a second, Jesus! Why are you always rushing me so much? How around to Saku I'm coming?
Oh, okay.
He's still like one of the best actors in it so far.
He's at least trying the hardest.
Well, it's his physical acting, not so much.
I don't think any of the girls have been good so far. I like the whatever Ty Lee Warrior, whatever from the last one.
Oh yeah.
Dai Lee Warrior, whatever.
Yomashu.
She was
Or
cute,
something like that.
and she got sweaty in that too.
I forget what it is. All right, we got one more in this.
I think so.
All right.
Well, let's finish up the credits real quick.
I thought
since
we
we're
were going
almost-
to do that because there's like
All
7 minutes.
right.
Well,
Good
I think
night.
actually my favorite part.
Okay.
My actual favorite part.
If you had to really pick one, both of you.
Abed. He looked good.
Oh, okay.
He looked good.
That's fair. He looked good.
Yeah.
You sure you don't have a favorite one you want to add? Smellerby, maybe?
No.
That little kid sashaying?
Possible sexual confusion around Smellerby? Sure.
They're going to do that on purpose.
Yeah. Oh,
'Cause they
that was in the
played-
cartoon, too.
Yeah, it was played by a girl. I always thought it was supposed to be a girl. But then they're going to literally say it's a boy, even though it's played by a girl.
Or vice versa.
Okay, bye.
Well, it's obviously played... Oh. Well, good night.
Bye.